Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the financial jargon so you don't have to. Today we're looking at Exodus Movement Incorporated's latest announcement. Get ready, because this one's about turning your company's shares into digital tokens on the blockchain. Pretty wild, right? Before we dive in,
if you like cutting through the corporate noise and getting to the real story, hit that subscribe button. And for more behind-the-scenes discussions, join our Discord community. The link is in the description. So what exactly is this report all about? Exodus Movement Inc. has filed a current report, pretty much like a heads-up notice to investors about something significant happening. Think of it as a company letting you know about a new development that could affect their stock.
Now, for those invested in Exodus Movement Incorporated, this report is particularly interesting. They're giving shareholders a new option for how they can represent their ownership. If you hold their class of common stock, you might soon be able to represent those shares as digital tokens on the Solana blockchain.
this isn't something Exodus is doing alone. They are partnering with a company called Superstate, which is their co-transfer agent. A transfer agent is basically the keeper of shareholder records, making sure everything is accurate. So, Superstate is helping them facilitate this digital transformation.
The reason for this report is a press release they issued on the 20th of October 2025. This release announced that shareholders can now choose to digitally represent their Exodus class of shares using common stock tokens. This is all happening on the Solana blockchain.
Why would a company do this? Exodus says this initiative is part of their ongoing effort to make things more accessible and transparent for their shareholders. By using blockchain technology, they aim to provide new ways for people to interact with their investments.
This move also highlights how traditional companies are increasingly looking at blockchain. Exodus Movement Incorporated's class of common stock is traded on the NYSE American LLC, a well-known stock exchange. This means they are a publicly traded company, and this blockchain initiative is a significant step in modernizing how their shares are managed.
It is also worth noting that Exodus Movement Incorporated has checked the box indicating they are an emerging growth company. This means they are a relatively new company and have certain advantages under the law regarding financial reporting.
They have also elected not to use the extended transition period for complying with new or revised financial accounting standards, which shows they are aiming to keep up with the latest accounting rules. The press release itself is filed as an exhibit, which is basically an additional document attached to the main report. It contains all the details about this new tokenization opportunity. Now, looking at this report, the biggest takeaway is the company's strategic move into blockchain technology for its shareholder representation. This isn't about immediate financial results in this particular filing, but rather a forward-looking strategy. Companies are increasingly exploring how to leverage distributed ledger technology to simplify processes and potentially attract a new generation of investors who are comfortable with digital assets. What does this mean for investors, for shareholders? This could mean a more streamlined way of holding and potentially trading their shares in the future. It also signals that Exodus Movement Incorporated is a company that is embracing innovation and looking for ways to stay competitive in a rapidly evolving financial landscape. It's a signal of their direction, hinting at a future where the lines between traditional finance and digital assets become increasingly blurred. This move also presents some interesting opportunities. By making shares available as tokens on a blockchain, Exodus could potentially increase liquidity and broaden its investor base. It could attract investors who are more familiar with cryptocurrency and decentralized finance. However, there are also risks to consider. Regulatory landscapes for digital assets are still developing, and there can be technical challenges associated with tokenization. The long-term success of this initiative will depend on how smoothly it is implemented, how well it is received by shareholders, and how the regulatory environment evolves. In conclusion, Exodus Movement Incorporated is making a bold move by stepping into the world of blockchain-based shareholder representation. While this 8K filing doesn't reveal specific financial figures that would typically be found in a quarterly or annual report, it clearly outlines a strategic direction that prioritizes innovation and accessibility for its investors. It's a signal of their commitment to exploring the future of finance and ensuring they remain relevant in a digital age. All right, that's our breakdown of this Exodus Movement Incorporated filing. What's your take on companies tokenizing their shares? Do you think this is the future? Hit that like button if you found this useful, and tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more corporate decoding. And as always, come join the conversation in our Discord community, linked in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.